Hey everyone, and welcome. So, if you're trying to build a really powerful, qualified list of contacts for your business, and who isn't, then you are in exactly the right place. Today, we are going to master the art of the squeeze page. It's one of the most effective tools out there in digital marketing. Let's dive right in. This is the big question, right? It's the core challenge for pretty much any online business. You work so hard to get people, to get traffic to your site, but then what? How do you stop them from just clicking away and disappearing forever? How do you actually start a real conversation with them? It's a hurdle every entrepreneur faces, but luckily, there's a super focused solution.
And yeah, that solution is the squeeze page. It might sound simple, but it's an incredibly powerful tool that's designed for one and only one specific purpose: turning those anonymous visitors into actual engaged leads.
So, what exactly is a squeeze page? Well, the name kind of says it all. It's a special type of landing page that has just one single objective: to squeeze contact information, usually an email address, out of a visitor. But here's the key. It's all about the exchange. You're not just asking for their info for nothing, you're offering them something genuinely valuable in return.
I guarantee you see these things all the time, even if you don't really think about it. They're used to offer freebies like ebooks or guides. We call those lead magnets. They are perfect for getting signups for an exclusive newsletter, for registering people for a webinar, or even for generating bookings for free consultation. The principle is always the same. You give me value, I'll give you my contact info.
All right, now we get to the fun part. Let's actually dissect the anatomy of a perfect squeeze page. We're going to build one from the ground up, piece by piece, so you have a really clear blueprint for your own. These are the absolute must-have elements. First up, the headline. You have what, maybe 3 seconds to grab someone's attention? A weak headline like "subscribe to our newsletter" is just a boring command with no clear benefit for them. But a great headline? That makes a powerful promise. Something like, "Download the ultimate checklist to increase your conversions by 300%. See the difference? It's specific, it's totally benefit-driven, and it creates that instant desire to know more. Right under that killer headline, you need a strong sub-headline to really seal the deal. Its job is to directly answer the user's silent question. Okay, but why should I really sign up for this? So using our example, under that 300% conversion headline, you might add something like, "Get our proven step-by-step template to optimize your landing pages in less than an hour." It just reinforces the value and crushes any skepticism.
Of course, none of this works if your offer isn't irresistible. Your lead magnet has to be something your target audience genuinely wants and needs. It has to solve a real, specific, nagging problem for them. It could be a strategic ebook, a time-saving template, a detailed checklist, whatever it is. The key is super high value and immediate usefulness.
Now let's put all the pieces together. The ideal layout guides the visitor's eye down a single, focused path. It goes from that high-impact headline to the persuasive subheadline to a nice visual of what they're getting and lands them right on the simple sign-up form in the call to action. And hey, notice what's missing? There are zero distractions, no navigation menu, no links to other pages. Every single element is there to serve the one goal of getting that conversion.
Okay, let's talk about the form itself, because this is where so many people go wrong. The golden rule here could not be simpler. Less is more. Every single field you add is another little piece of friction, another reason for someone to just give up and leave. Honestly, in most cases, a name and an email address are all you really need. The second you start asking for a phone number or company details, you can just watch your conversion rate drop.
And finally, the grand finale, the call to action button. This thing needs to practically scream, "Click me." Use a contrasting color that just pops right off the page. And the text on it is absolutely critical. Submit is so boring, so generic. But something like "Download your guide now" is exciting. It's specific, and it tells the user exactly what's going to happen when they click.
Okay, so we've built the perfect page, in theory. But now, let's talk about the critical mistakes, the conversion killers that can completely tank your results. You need to know exactly what to avoid.
Mistake number 1, clutter. Just too much stuff on the page. Remember, a squeeze page has one job. If you start adding extra links, navigation menus, social media icons, whatever, you're just giving people an escape route. You're distracting them from the only action you want them to take. Keep it focused, keep it clean.
The second killer mistake is a weak or, even worse, an invisible call to action. If your button just blends into the background or has some uninspired text like "send," it's not going to create that urgency you need to get the click. This is the single most important element on the page, so you have to make it impossible to miss.
And mistake number 3 is just being vague. If a visitor lands on your page and can't figure out in like 5 seconds exactly what they're getting and why it benefits them, they're gone. It's that simple. Your headline and subheadline have to communicate the value clearly and instantly. There is zero room for ambiguity.
And yep, we are coming back to this one because it is just that important. Asking for way too much information. It creates friction, it creates suspicion. I mean, you're asking for a relatively small commitment, an email address. Don't make it feel like they're filling out a mortgage application. Keep that form short, keep it simple, and you'll maximize your signups. So we've covered the do's, we've covered the absolute don'ts. Now let's wrap all this up and turn it into a simple, straightforward action plan you can use to build your own high-converting squeeze page, like today.
And here it is. This is your final checklist for success. If you can nail these 5 points, you are going to be in fantastic shape. A powerful headline with a clear offer, a lead magnet that's truly high value, a clean and distraction-free design, a super simple form, and a standout call to action. That's the formula. That's what works.
And that brings us to our final, and honestly, the most important question. This one's for you. Because everything we've talked about today, it all starts with your audience. So think about it. What is that one burning problem, that one specific challenge that you can solve for them? If you can answer that, you found the key to your perfect squeeze page.